Hey, if you're here because you've been scammed and want your money back, stick around because I'm going to walk you through my step-by-step plan that could give you the best chance of getting what's yours. Hey, welcome to Old Guy Insights, where we're digging into some hard-earned wisdom that can make a difference. I'm Steve, and I have decades of experience helping folks tackle tough financial situations. I've seen this approach work time and time again. And by following these steps, you'll stand a solid chance of getting a refund and turning things around. That's what you want. Now, there's no magic button here. This process will take some work, some patience, and a bit of grit. But the secret, you've got a process here. Stay polite and professional, and most importantly, do what you say you're going to do at each step. Each part builds on the one before, which means you're slowly turning up the pressure until they want to work it out. And remember, your ultimate goal might not be a full refund. Only you can decide when you've got the best offer on the table. Even getting a partial refund in the end can be a huge win compared to the nothing you had before you started trying this. If you're finding this information helpful so far, hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and don't forget to boop the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Hey, this channel is all about real answers and proven solutions, so let's get into it. Step 1, start simple. Call or email and document everything. All right, the first step is easy. Call or email the company. Maybe they'll surprise you with a fast, friendly resolution. But if not, that's when the real work starts. Keep track of every call, every email, every little detail. Grab a shoebox or a folder and drop everything in there like it's treasure. Because these documents could be your best shot at winning this. And here's a pro tip. Stay level-headed and clear in your emails and calls. Explain why you're unhappy and what you expected and what resolution or refund that you're looking for. For example, you could say, I'm contacting you because the services that I hired weren't what I expected and I'd like to discuss a resolution or refund. This shows them that you're serious but reasonable. If they respond and it's fair, great, you're done. If not, remember, you're building a case, so keep that documentation going. Hey, remember, document everything from the start and keep your tone reasonable. Step 2, go old school with a physical letter and keep it calm. Now it's time to step up the game. Write a polite but firm letter and send it by certified mail, return receipt requested. Yes, a physical letter might sound like a hassle, but it works. You'll get a postcard back with their name, signature, and the date they received it. It's a powerful piece of evidence later on. And here's the crucial part. This letter needs to be professional and level-headed. Resist the temptation to vent your frustration. Don't use angry language or call them names. This letter is going to play a big role if things escalate. And if you end up sending copies to agencies or organizations, you want to look reasonable, calm, and fair. This shows you made a genuine attempt to resolve the issue in a respectful way, which can really help your case later on. I want you to outline clearly why the service didn't meet your expectations and your proposed resolution. For example, say something like, I purchased X service expecting to get this, but it hasn't delivered in these ways. Let them know you're giving them 2 weeks to respond, and if they don't, you're prepared to take further action by filing complaints with the following agencies: the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, the CFPB, the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, your state attorney general's office, the Better Business Bureau, any local consumer affairs office within your county, and any trade association the company may belong to. You're going to file it with local news stations if necessary. And for companies run by attorneys, you'll file a complaint with the State Bar Association. To make it easier, I've included links to these agencies in the video description below, so you can access each directly. This isn't about empty threats. It's a promise you're ready to follow through on it if needed. Now, step 3. Protect your money. When you send that letter, it's time to secure your funds. Now that you've put your request in writing, make sure they can't keep charging you while you wait for a response. This isn't just about stopping charges, it's a way of protecting what's left of your funds. So, contact your bank and let them know you need to block any further payments to this company. In some cases, they might recommend changing your checking account so they can't automatically withdraw. And yeah, it's a hassle, but it's a one-time action to prevent ongoing withdrawals. And it gives you control over what money is left in your account. If your funds are in a third-party escrow account, contact the escrow provider directly. Tell them you want a refund and are considering closing the account if it doesn't impact your refund eligibility. And here's a tip. Check your contract's refund section for terms like refund eligibility, cancellation conditions, or non-refundable fees. Phrases like these can reveal whether halting payments might affect your refund rights. With your finances secure, you're ready for the next steps. Each moves from here and builds momentum and shows them that you're serious. You want to see this through. Now, step 4, patience and a paper trail. This is where patience comes into play. Any response you get, throw it in that shoebox or folder. Emails, print them out. Phone calls, keep a log with dates and names. Your documents are now your best friend in this process. Step 5, follow through on your promises. If they haven't responded by your deadline, it's time to bring in the big guns. File those complaints with all those agencies you mentioned, the CFPB, the FTC, the Attorney General's office, or anyone else who you might think will take an interest in a shady company. And let the company know you've done this. Certified mail return receipt requested. It's that paper trail they don't want to see because it shows you mean business. Now remember, companies often ignore initial complaints because they're betting you'll give up. But this is where each step builds on the last. Keep the pressure on, politely. Stay focused. Each complaint sent just adds another brick in the wall for them to do what's right. Step 6, don't let up. As you move forward, keep the company updated on each step you take. When you send complaints, send copies of these complaints to the company. You might start noticing that they become a lot more interested in working with you. Companies often don't want regulators on their case, bad press, or a ruined BBB rating. If they start to cave, it's a good sign you're on the right track. Now, step 7, small claims court. Well, if needed, if they still won't budge, it might be time for small claims court. That shoebox full of documents now becomes your rock-solid case. Take everything with you, emails, receipts, certified mail proof, all of it. And if small claims court sounds intimidating, remember, there are consumer advocates or attorneys who can help you through the process. Remember, real results take time. Now, I know this is a process. It's going to require effort, patience, and a fair amount of back and forth. But after seeing countless people recover money they thought was long gone, I can tell you it's worth it. And if you get offered a partial refund, don't brush it off. Sometimes it's a victory that gets you close enough to the full amount to be worth the fight. Now, even if it's only a partial refund, you're still taking back control and getting more than you would by doing nothing. So if you or someone you know has been taken by a scam, hey, drop a comment below. Sharing stories can help others, and hey, you might just learn a new trick or two. And remember, this process works because it shows them you're not going to back down, that you're following through on every single promise you made. Even a partial win is better than getting nothing at all. Thanks for watching Old Guy Insights. Stay awesome. Keep learning. And remember, don't let anyone take advantage of your trust. See ya.